Hey, 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 guess who it is? It's your friendly Puerto Rican Coach Manny coming back at you with another live training. So, I hope you're having a great week and everything is going super well in your world. I'm Coach Manny Rodriguez. If you are new to my channel, I am all about helping you use social media and business networking together to grow your business. And on the social media networking show, I want to update you all around social media on things that matter to your business. So, of course, there's always something in the news, right? There's so much going on out there in the social media world, but I just want to narrow in on what you should be thinking about, focused on, something that is relevant to your business. Is it always going to be relevant? Not 100%, because you're not going to always be on all platforms, right? But you may be on all platforms eventually. That is way down the road. I'm even probably going to get away from some of the platforms just to put more focus into YouTube. So at the end of the day, you have to show up. And this show is for you, my friends, to help you stay on top of all things social media and business networking that matter to your business. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Hello, my friends. I hope you are having a super terrific day. So, as I was mentioning, Coach Manny here. The goal is always to keep you updated around social media. Now, in today's video, I'm going to share with you some updates around TikTok, some updates around Facebook, some updates around some scammers. I'm even going to throw a little Instagram out there on this new terms of service that people are freaking out about. And I just want to update you again on all things that matter to your business. Give me 1 second here. So, and this is one of the reasons, I've been learning this software. I'm going to continue to learn this software, but this show will be, I'm working on editing a little more, adding a little more spice for you, a little more entertainment. As you notice, I get a little caught up on sometimes getting a little caught up on, the technical aspect of this stuff. It kind of slows me down, right? So I want to always be providing value, right? Isn't that the goal of all of this? So with the social media networking show, I want to make sure that you get the feeling of a show with less mistakes. Now, granted, yes, I will be doing lives, just won't be doing them all the time. So the whole focus is to help you and make sure I bring the value, right? Isn't that the whole thing when it even comes to what you're doing? Bringing the value to the table. And that's exactly what I want to continue to focus on through and through, okay? Because I see big things out of this show. I've done a lot of digging, and sure, there's little bits and pieces, but who comes to you every single week with updates that matter, okay? So if you're using Facebook, you should be updated on those things, right? If you're using Instagram, you should be updated on those things. That's what the social media networking show is about. So that's exactly what we're going to do today. I'm going to update you on all things that happened over the last week. So before we get into it, this section, the social media updates, news and updates that matter to your business, is brought to you by getmethegeek.com. Get Me the Geek is the main reason you see an upgrade in my streaming, okay? My internet's so much better thanks to Get Me the Geek. My streaming is so much better thanks to Get Me the Geek. Me helping my clients and being, having a powerful machine to help run those shows. Thank you, Get Me the Geek. Please support those who are supporting our show. If you're looking for anything computer-wise, maybe you're in the market for a computer. Maybe you need some help, someone to network in and help you with stuff. He's helped me with that so much. They are a team of geeks that love to help one another who is moving forward in their business. So if you have any business needs when it comes to computer, check out getmethegeek.com. They can help in so many ways. I cannot tell you how many times I've had to call on them to help me. I cannot tell you how many times I've heard other people call on them for help. Make sure that you use the code SMN SHOW for a 10% discount. So in checkout, just put in the code SMN SHOW for 10% discount. Now, this discount does not include hardware. So if you're looking for hardware, I highly recommend that you go to them. But the hardware, they cannot give you that discount. So just so you know in advance, thank you to getmethegeek.com for being a big provider when it comes to helping this show take it to the next level. Thank you. So, what is in the news this week? What is in the news this week? So, before I get into it, does this face look familiar? Does that face look familiar to you? This 9-year-old kid has just been named the highest earned YouTube star. The highest earned YouTube star in 2020. Ryan, I can't forget. I don't remember the last name actually. Let's see. Ryan is his first name. As you can see, he is the host of Ryan's World, and he actually highlights a lot of different things. He does a lot of reviews on toys. Okay? Ryan Kaji, K-A-J-I. That's K-A-J-I. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. My apologies if I'm not. Ryan Kaji, 9 years old. I believe he might have won this in 2019 as well. I'm not 100% sure. But he is 9 years old. And according to Forbes magazine, he's earned nearly $30 million from his channel. What? Like, wow, right? He has over 40 million subscribers. And his channel is about reviewing new toys, day trips with the family. His name came across my desk a few times, and it made me go check him out. This was before 2020, right? He's already been becoming a big deal for what he's been doing for the last few years. And so it made me go like, what kind of things are really getting out there? Now, obviously, he's catering to a specific niche, right? But not only does he do reviews of new toys, but he does it also on home science experiments, right? And, when he's out and about with his family on some trips, on day trips, he takes people along on their journey. I mean, we're talking, he's earned nearly $30 million from his channel. That's why YouTube matters to your business. And I love it. Today I was talking to the owner of Get Me the Geek, and he shared why he started focusing on YouTube, because he can see where it would benefit business. YouTube is so powerful in so many ways. And the more that you see Facebook in the news for all these things that are not always positive. Mark Zuckerberg is in the news all the time. Right now, they're facing so many lawsuits throughout the country because people feel like they have too much power. Now, granted, Google has too much power too, I would say, but opportunity. YouTube has given you an opportunity to make money by being creative. No longer do you have to hope to get picked up by big movie producers, TV show producers, right? This kid right here is a perfect example of you not needing to be, all you have to do is show up and just work on being creative over and over until you get it. And even then, who knows what's next for this young kid, right? He's only 9 years old. Ryan Kaji. Check him out on YouTube to get an idea of some of the things that really move out there, right? So, what else is in the news? I want to share with you some bewares, some scammer alerts, okay? A couple of them have been in the news this week. And one really caught my attention because my wife watches their YouTube channel all the time, and I'll get into it. But the first one I want to talk about is a scam alert. It's what they're referring to as, farming on like farming, liking the like button, farming those. So what people are doing, and you've probably seen this, I have seen scams like this for a chance to win this log cabin. Beautiful, beautiful log cabin, right? Like it, share it, comment and they were not real at all. They were not real at all. Okay, so what does that mean? Beware. Do not go liking these because you're going to be just falling victim of a con. So you might have seen a Facebook post that claimed that a free Jayco RV, right, would be given away for those who share and comment on the post. You might have seen something similar to it. That's exactly what they're doing. They're scamming you into liking, comments, and sharing, and there's no one's winning this RV. Okay? So beware of dumb scams like that where you have to like in order a chance to win. If you see a lot of likes going on, red flag, okay? Unless you know who it's from. And what people will do is they'll do things to even get a lot of likes to a page and then sell that page with all those likes, and guess what? That's not really authentic likes to what you're wanting. Don't waste your money, right? So the other scam I want to talk about is this. So there's this YouTube channel, East Idaho News. Okay, there's this YouTube channel, East Idaho. Let's see if I can show you their channel real quick. Wait, let's see what this. Give me a second here. Yeah. Okay, East Idaho News. Let's see if I can bring that word. There we go. This is East Idaho News here. Trying to get there. So eastidahonews.com. Just go to eastidahonews.com. And so what scammers are doing is, so here's what eastidahonews.com, I've watched some of their stories. They have literally made me tear. Okay, they have literally made me tear with happiness for the person. So what they do is right here in this Idaho community, I don't know, I guess East Idaho, and what they do is they give out free, so basically it's like Secret Santa. So they bring a gift to someone and they say it's from a Secret Santa. I've seen anywhere from a car to tractor for wheelchair person. I've seen so many things. It's been it's literally heartwarming. On Christmas, we spent like a couple hours literally watching some of their videos because it's really heart touching. But so people are knowing about this, right? So what they're doing is, number one, the people who follow the page are like reaching out to East Idaho News, and they're like, "Hey, is this true?" And they're like, "No, no, no, no." So someone is posing as East Idaho News on Facebook, right? So they're posing and they set up a whole Facebook profile, and they're directing people to a website hosted on Google Sites, right? And they're asking people for credit card numbers to participate in this giveaway. Okay, so they're saying you need to submit your credit card if you want to be entered into this giveaway. And it's a big giveaway because they're always giving away big items on this. So, and even sometimes the person has even gone so far as to messaging the intended victim. Think about that. So think about that when people are even reaching out to you. Okay, don't fall for these scams. Before you know it, you're turning over your credit card. Sometimes they catch people in a desperate situation. And I know someone who has had that happen to them where someone scammed them into buying a whole bunch of tennis rackets. And then they're like, "Hey, we're going to sell it to you for this price." And then he gave him the credit card and he never got it. And sometimes you just got to be extra careful with everything that goes on, right? So what else is in the news? TikTok is in the news. So they just debuted their new small business resource center. According to alistdaily.com, they created it where marketers can access, case studies of people using TikTok and having other successes like creating videos and things like that, and global insights around everything. And they're also offering webinars by leading experts in different industries that matter to your business, right? Why do you think I'm talking about it? So it's important to understand that even during this pandemic, the number of new small businesses has surged. Like, it has not slowed down at all. So this is key in understanding that it's a never-ending battle. You just keep going and keep going, right? So with TikTok creating this, number one, TikTok is becoming a serious force, okay? This is just the first of a few updates that I'm going to be talking about. I'm talking about competition as well. So it's important that you understand, like, no matter what's going on, this is key in what my crazy animals. So it's key to understand that as a business, if you're even thinking about breaking into business, oh my God, this is the best time, especially from an online business standpoint. So is it time for you to break into it? Have you been thinking about breaking into it? Do you have a side hustle you need to take to the next level? Right now is the time. Right now is the time. So great job, TikTok, serving that business community again. Okay, so what else is in the news? Let's see. Oh, so Facebook is trying to beef up their security a little bit. So they announced just last week that they're going to start allowing users to set up physical security keys as a way to verify their identity before logging into Facebook's, mobile app. And so, they're going to start this next year. Now, I will say, sometimes if you're at the wrong place and you need to get on, I've had trouble getting on Facebook. I have had trouble getting on Facebook for sure. That is, when it comes to that as well, like, you want to have access from different places. So hopefully they're making this easier to follow, right? Easier to get in, easier to verify my identity. So this is a way that they're trying to require a little hardware security key, and you can even connect it to your desktop computer. So if you connect it to your desktop, then that's an easy login as well, which helps you because, come on, you've probably got that, maybe even from Gmail where someone tried to access your account and you're like, I know that wasn't me, right? So, something else to think about because, man, Facebook is in the news a lot anymore, and security is one of the best ways to win us over. If you can show us that you're being a little more secure with our data, because they are definitely data hungry. All of them are. All of them. They're all data hungry because that's how they know how to market to us. So I want to share a little something else that's in the news. Let's see. So I'm going to use this one right here, even though it is. So another TikTok clone, another TikTok rival. Now, the reason why this caught my attention is because of the companies that invested in this. So there's this app in India. These companies are putting so much money into India and using a lot of resources there to develop these type of things. So even to test the market, they're starting in India a lot. You've heard me mention that a couple times. So Google and Microsoft, they are backing this TikTok clone Josh app. It's called Josh. Okay, it's and the thing about this is it's already gaining momentum over there, and that's exactly why Google and Microsoft invested in it. And this was really shortly after, like, Donald Trump, the US president, announced, he's putting a ban on TikTok if they didn't make some changes. So when that happened, Google and Microsoft went and invested in this company, Josh. Everyone sees what TikTok is doing. This is no secret. Okay? India has blocked TikTok, right? Why wouldn't Google, Microsoft, and others invest in something like that, right? They saw what happened and they took it real quick. So not only was it, because it was shortly after when the US president said something, right? So earlier it's only been a few months, but India banned TikTok. So that's interesting on its own, but I think that was actually, yeah. So with this investment, it's now, according to Josh themselves, or should I say the company, I don't know how to pronounce it, Bengaluru-based Verse Innovation is what they're called, something like that. According to them, they're now valued at $1 billion after this investment. Is it me, or does it seem like some of these companies are easily getting to billions anymore? Like, my gosh, that's the new million. It's like, it seems like it's easy to get there. Let me hurry up and get to my million, then I could get to my billion, right? So that is in the news. This Josh app is actually doing something interesting. So, did you know that TikTok spent $119 million on marketing? Okay, so obviously this marketing is doing well for them, even though I believe they said they still suffered a loss from it. I don't get that. Whatever. But $119 million they spent. Think about that if you're worried about spending $150, right? So, one last update. or two more updates actually, and then I want to share a little something. So last week I talked about Walmart and TikTok. Okay? Well, they had their event on December 18th, right? They had a live streaming shopping event on December 18th. And what is unique about this was actually a first in the US for the platform and the latest move from Walmart. Now, as you know, Walmart and Oracle are looking to buy TikTok. And so with this, Walmart is really looking to rival Amazon. I find that very interesting because if you think about it, not long ago, Jeff Bezos even made a comment that he sees, and I am paraphrasing, he sees where Amazon one day can be bankrupt and not be there, right? And here Walmart is, they're not talking anything like that. They're all about, well, we want to be number one again, and we're not stopping, right? So they do this live streaming event, and they branded it as Holiday Shop Along Spectacular. So the 1 hour shopping event was hosted by 10 TikTok creators. Okay, so 10 creators did this shopping event, and again, it was a 1 hour thing, and they revealed to viewers different fashion items. This was throughout the country, of course, and they were revealing stuff that could be bought at Walmart. What this shopping experience allowed was the user to actually shop. Oh, I'm seeing you do this now. I want to go shop. So then they go shop with Walmart right from the app. Okay? Why does this matter to your business? It's a strong indicator of where these platforms are going. Shopping has become a really big deal on these platforms, which is very interesting because a lot of people go to social media to connect, to entertain, or to be entertained, right? To connect, to share. They're not going there to buy. But some of these platforms like TikTok, like Instagram, like Pinterest, the dress code is become a popular way for people to get ideas when it comes to fashion. That's exactly what they're doing right here, right? It's about fashion, really. So they made it so easy where you can look at different fashions, fashion items, and then boom, click on a button and you're buying it with one tap straight from Walmart. I find that pretty interesting. Okay, last topic that I want to share with you. There's been a lot of buzz about the new Instagram terms of service. Okay, a lot of buzz around the Instagram terms of service. And here's the truth. If you have paid attention to the terms of service before this new update, a lot of it wasn't a surprise. I think that, people started twisting things a little bit. Okay? One false narrative going out there was you can just have your phone in any room and Instagram is going to take a picture. Instagram's going to shoot the video. That's just not accurate. Okay? That is not accurate. So if you hear that, run away. That's not accurate. There are some new updates, and the main thing is to let you know how they're using your data. That was the biggest reason for this update. They are trying to be as clear as possible about what's going on with your data. I would definitely recommend that you do follow along because there are some things that you should know. Like when you take a picture, yes, now they can sell it to a third party. Okay? And no, you will not get paid for that. That is one of the new updates. Okay? Is it fair? No, it's not fair. But this is Instagram's way of saying, hey, this is a free platform. for many of the creators, it is opportunity to move your items, your product, your stuff, right? But, you know, you were already risking. Anytime you put anything out there, you're already risking your data getting seen, people tracking you. You know, they're trying to be super clear that, hey, we are using data, so we know what type of ads to put in front of you because that's how we make money. And I noticed that Instagram terms of service is a bit different than Facebook's terms of service, although Facebook owns Instagram. So I meant to have those up to give you a little more, but I wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to be on here all night, and I wanted to just get to the main points. And that is exactly what I wanted to make sure I do. So I just want to share that we have a big event coming up. Okay, it is called the Social Media Networking Virtual Summit. As you guys know, I have the Social Media Networking Group. We got the Social Media Networking Show. We got the Social Media Networking Virtual Summit coming up. And this is a professional development all-day event. And it will start at 9. We'll go to 3 o'clock. Okay? And we're going to have a bunch of different speakers who are going to educate you and train you around social media marketing and business networking. If you want to get tickets, go to smnvirtualsummit.com. That's smnvirtualsummit.com. We're looking to have a great event, and I sure don't want you to miss out on some great action, right? So when you're doing it, you got to always ask yourself, like, okay, how much am I looking to grow in my world, right? You got to ask yourself, you know, what is it that I want to be doing in my world, right? So when it comes to social media, what does that look like for you? Okay? What does that look like for you? So as we close out, I want to thank GetMeTheGeek.com for providing this great smooth stream. Before, when I had my laptop, I had a laptop that was great. It was a great laptop, but I was asking for it to do too much, and I just wasn't giving me what I needed. I was having so many embarrassing moments with my clients, and it was like, sorry. You know, it was like that stuff gets old, right? So thank you to GetMeTheGeek.com. Please support them as they support our show. And hey, there's a good chance you're going to run into some problems with your computer and you're going to want some help. GetMeTheGeek.com. They can network in and help you. He has done it for me already this week, and they have done it for me in the past. They are always there to walk me through any computer hiccups. I had Wi-Fi problems, right? I had Wi-Fi problems when I pretty much throughout the whole house. So he helped me upgrade my Wi-Fi. Okay, so they can help you in multiple ways when it comes to IT, anything. They are great at what they do. I highly recommend them. Check out GetMeTheGeek.com. Make sure that you use the code SMNShow for 10% discount. Hey, we always want those discounts, so don't forget that code. And this discount does not include hardware. Again, GetMeTheGeek.com. Thank you. So, as I close this out, you heard me mention earlier about our social media networking group, where we network, we learn social media, and we take action as a group. Hey, you're all welcome to join us on Thursday mornings. We meet every Thursday morning. We network. We learn a social media topic all month. Every month is a new topic. And together, we put this stuff into action. Together, we work through the algorithm so we can have some of that audience, so we can have some of that engagement, and then we can sell our audience. So it is so key. If this sounds like something you want to check out, go to m.me/Coach Manny Live. That's m.me, message me at m.me/Coach Manny Live. My friends, I always love offering anything I can do around social media, around networking. I am here to help. So do not forget, January 5th is our social media networking virtual summit. And it's a full day of greatness. And I hope to see you there. I look forward to serving you again, my friends. Peace. I love you. Have a great rest of your week. And whenever you're watching this, I look forward to serving you again for sure. See ya.